Hey guys, what's up? You've watched my intro video, and now I wanted to make another video just to go over the nuts and bolts of my coaching program. Um, at the center of my coaching program is obviously the lessons. I have 5 different types of lessons that I offer, and all of my lessons I like to make about an hour and a half long. The reason for that is because I find that that's the most amount of time that we can stay focused, but not too short so that we're not wasting time getting set up. And if you want to do shorter or longer sessions, we can work that out as well. So I have 5 different types of coaching sessions. The first one I do is a video review lesson, which is you'll record a video of your play, and then we'll go over it together via Skype and TeamViewer. And what I'll be doing is having you explain your thought processes in different situations, and I'll be kind of critiquing that, looking for how are you thinking about situations maybe in suboptimally and what you can do differently in the future. And so in this way it teaches not just what should I do in a given situation, it teaches how do I think about this situation so that when I'm in it in the future I can think about it correctly, which is ultimately the most important thing. The second thing that I do is a classroom style, which is where you'll be watching my screen and I'll be going over some poker theory, theoretical concepts, going over some examples. It'll be more of like the math side of doing complex EV calculations, stuff like that, and teaching you how to do that in a way so that you can do it on your own. I have several of those prepared, pre-prepared that we can go through together, and some of them are even recorded that I'll just give to you. The third is a database analysis lesson. This is similar to a classroom style lesson, but this is where we'll go through your database and look for specific situations where you are losing money. A very common one that I do with all of my students is, say you're playing heads up no limit and you're facing a 3-bet at 100 big blinds with pocket deuces. Almost every player, if you look through their database, will call in that situation, and it's almost always a minus EV play. So what we'll do is we'll discuss, what are some other options? What can we do to what's better than the way we're currently doing it? Looking through this, we're going to find all of these leaks and then try and fix them. Hand history review lesson. This is a pretty good way of reviewing sessions. However, I don't like it as much as video review. The problem with doing individual hand history review is that we're not going to get a whole idea of the game flow and the metagame of all the different things that go on surrounding a poker hand. You're looking at a hand in a vacuum. So if you guys want me to, I can do that with you. However, I prefer if we don't. If we could get video, that's the best way. And the fifth one, excuse me, I can count sometimes. The fifth one I can do is a live videos or a live sweat. Either you're sweating me or I sweat you, typically. This is my least favorite of coaching lessons, and the reason for that is because I find that we're trying to do 2 things at once, and I can't really coach you effectively because we only have 15 seconds to make a decision, and I just find that it leads to suboptimal results and poor coaching because we're trying to do 2 things at once. Playing and coaching at the same time are not 2 things that you can do. So those are my 5 different lesson types. Hopefully you guys are still here. I have a blog. It's called Against All Odds. It'll be linked in the thread. On that, I'll be coming out with weekly strategy content posts, as well as updates on my career and my life. And I also have a web forum that I have set up specifically for my students. So it's a place that we can get together, a private forum where we can have private discussions about hand histories and build our own community. So, yeah. And other things about my coaching program, I'm going to be grinding a lot over the next 6 months online, so I will be on Skype and AIM a lot. I'll give you guys a number you can text and call me at. And we can talk about hands even if we're not in a coaching session. I'd appreciate it if you didn't send me 15 hands a day, but a couple of hands a day, that's fine. So yeah, I hope you guys consider me, and I really think I can help you. So, all right, I'll be in touch. Thanks.